is just getting started on Beaver County Radio. It's time for Driving in the Fast Lane with Frank Sparks. It's the show that talks about what's happening in the news, locally, regionally, and nationally. There will be guests, and Noah Haswell will have the news of the top and bottom of each hour. And now, here is the host of the show, Frank Sparks.
Mic on. Good morning and welcome to Driving in the Fast Lane on this Wednesday morning. It is Hump Day, and today it's going to be kind of an easy day, I guess, because we're going to listen to other people talk today. We're going to start out today talking with Garage Tours. Mark Kopsack and Drew Mitch are here, and we're going to talk about this weekend's event. And then coming up at 11:10, Mona Meady's coming in. She's going to talk about all kinds of things going on in New Brighton and some different events that her Darling Productions has. So we'll be talking about that this morning as well. But with that being said, let's get started, and let's say good morning to Mark Kopsack and to Drew Mitch. Good morning, guys.
Good morning, Frank.
Good morning.
So we're a couple days away here. You guys got to be getting excited.
Excited's a word.
Yeah.
We're pumped. We are pumped.
Ready to rock and roll, man.
It's going to be a full day of fun.
I'm looking forward to it. So you've had some, first off, give us a little bit of an overview, and then we have a couple updates since last time you guys were here.
So the day is going to get started early. The garage tour registration will be starting at 7:30 in the morning. We're going to run that to about 8:20, national anthem, and then we're going to kick the tour off. There'll be some breakfasts, sandwiches being served by Legacies Alive. Get your bellies full before you head out for the day. And then we're going to go tour 3 stops off-site, and then also there will be some paddocks open on-site at Pit Race. So we have added the stop. That is the new update from last week, and might see a dyno or two. We'll see what happens.
That'd be cool.
So I'm just going to pique your interest a little bit. But yeah, so the tour will go from 8:30 to 11:30. We're going to come back, regroup at the track, and then form up for some parade laps, 2 laps around the track with a flyover from Air Heritage Museum. You know what plane that is, Mark? Is that this?
Luck of the Irish.
Luck
The
of the
C-47.
C-47, yep.
So we'll get some good videos and some pictures of the cars on the track, and after that we'll regroup up at the building that we'll be kind of hanging out at. And we're going to pull some door prizes and some 50/50s and raffles and stuff like that. So that's going to add the first part of the day, the first event. And then break for lunch a little bit, Smoking Dave's if you get a food voucher with your ticket. Get some barbecue, and then we'll start the registration for the Grand Tour debut in the afternoon, the karting endurance race. So I don't know how we're going to have more fun than that. I mean, the 2 hours.
That's going to be a day.
It's going to be a day. It's going to be a long day. Then afterwards, there'll be an event in the afternoon after the karting, some refreshments and some kibasi and hot dogs. By this.
Did we get a decision? I know yesterday I saw back and forth burgers or kielbasa. It looked like kielbasa won.
Kielbasa won.
I was with you on the burgers.
And walking tacos. So you got kielbasa and walking tacos. So it was either the burgers or because we're going to have hot dogs and kielbasa on the same bun. So I get where he was going with that. So the vote won for the kielbasa and walking tacos.
God bless your family when you get home.
Oh, man.
That's going to be a fun day.
I don't think I'm going to eat Friday, yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you. So that's going to be a good day of eating. So I had to make sure I got that plane right because I'm having lunch with Tom today, and I don't want to get no slack while we're having lunch today because if I don't get it right, I'm in trouble. All right, so the new add-ons you talked about, which is going to be CJ's Rumbles.
Yep.
Tell us a little bit about what we can expect at his garage.
There's been some talk that he might have the dyno going.
Okay.
So they kind of maybe put that on the table. So they do engine dynos, and I guess they can put the car on the dyno. So that's going to be a fun stop. Got all the Mopars down, Muscle Pit Stop, and then Vintage Torque with their restorations. You'll see some stuff that's still being continued from last year. So.
What's cool about the Vintage Torque Stop is we got to see a whole bunch of stuff in process last year, and they pretty much said that some of these projects take multiple years. So to see the progress on some of these are going to be a lot of fun to go back and see Vintage Torque. And if you haven't seen it before, you're just going to see a great show down there as well. And these 2 new stops are going to be fantastic.
You mean it's not like a TV show where, in an hour the car's done.
Right. That's a wrap. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, my
Right.
gosh. Yeah.
And Colin has some pretty cool cars down there that are already done as well. I know at one time, I don't know if he still has it. He used to have Ike Taylor's Mustang. I don't know if he still has it down there or not.
I don't know.
But it is a far out Mustang that was awesomely done. I don't think he originally did it, but then he did some add-ons to it. It's a pretty sharp black Mustang. So if it's still there, that would be a cool thing to see.
Absolutely.
So, and he always has something neat in the showroom there too for everybody to look at.
Last time I was down there, he was putting together a car in the showroom.
Oh,
the
really?
frame was in the showroom, and there was 2 engines sitting there, but he was assembling the frame in the showroom, which is just awesome, in my opinion. He goes, "Oh, we'll clean this up." I said, "No, leave it. I think it's awesome.
Right.
Like it's great." So
Yeah. We're all car guys. We like to see
are.
that kind of stuff. Yeah, so
Yeah, if you're a lover of cars, this is a pinnacle day to enjoy good food and multiple stops and just immerse yourself in cars and then go kart and try to beat your friends.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Around the
That's
karting track.
going to be a
I mean,
blast.
It's gonna be for bragging rights and some cool trophies,
All right.
but mainly for bragging rights.
And if you stay long enough, you'll have breakfast, lunch, and dinner at Pitt Raceway. I mean,
You know what we're going to do is I'm just going to get my 7-year-old and get her to run around the cart every time and just keep, and that way she'll be the fastest since she's the latest.
the way to do it.
that's it.
So, all right. So a hidden gem on this tour is Vince's muscle car pit stop. A lot of people don't know about this hidden gem in Beaver Falls. Give us a little bit of a preview about what Vince got cooking.
3 floors of fun from what I hear. I haven't been in there personally. Greg Miller, associate or committee member on this, he's the one that kind of got him on board. He was down there and saw what they had. Expect to see some stuff you don't see every day, especially Mopar wise. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that myself. So
Yeah.
I will be on the tour because there's stuff. Actually, 2 of the stops I haven't even seen. So
All right. So, and then that, back in the day when I was growing up as a kid, that was actually Bob Williams' Buick.
yes,
So, which is kind of cool to see.
was it a Buick and Studebaker dealer?
I think that's what it was. Yeah. Yeah.
So-
So, and use that because it was cool. I used to watch they have an elevator in there to get the cars up on the floors, and it was cool to watch the elevator go up with the cars on it. That, was
That
a
would
pretty
just be
thing.
neat to see. I mean,
Yeah.
can't wait.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
in itself. So, all right. So, what's the cost of tickets?
For the tour in the morning, $65.
Okay.
If you pay, you can pay cash when you show up. That's fine. I know a lot of people are cash guys. Or you can go on Eventbrite and pay your ticket ahead. There's some fees that are involved in that. But either way, we'll get you taken care of. So that includes a food voucher for Smoking Dave's. Get some barbecue. And that's the price of the morning tour. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Big thing we got to push is that voucher. You got to fill out the waiver, not voucher, the waiver. You got to fill out the waiver before you go on the property.
To Eve, on your drive up, you're going to see 3 or 4 signs in the middle of the road with a QR code. Mm-hmm. So don't drive past them. Scan that thing and fill out the waiver. It literally takes 2 minutes. You put in your name, your address, your driver's license number is important. So make sure
Right.
you have your driver's license with you. But yeah, you got to fill that waiver out to get on the property.
You know what was cool was because I did mine the other day. Is you even can upload a copy of your ID right there, and then that way you don't even have to show them anything. You're good to go when you get there.
You just give them your name, you're good to go.
Yeah, so which is awesome. So, all right, 724-774-1888 and 843-1888. We're gonna have. Did Dave say if he's calling in yet or not?
He indicated that he would be. So
Okay.
yeah.
All right, we're gonna take a short break and we'll be back with more right after this.
Hey, it's Charlie and Debbie, along with NASCAR legend Kyle Petty, inviting you to join us for Kyle Petty's Back Then Again Country Countdown.
Each week, we'll put it in reverse and take a trip down memory lane, looking back at that week's top 20 country songs from years past.
We'll dive into what made those songs and artists move the needle, what pop culture trends made those years unique.
And you'll get to hear me tell stories only I can tell.
So don't miss Kyle Petty's Back Then Again Country Countdown right here each week.
Saturdays at noon, brought to you by Falcone's Moon Township Ford, the Latham team at EXP Realty, Canoes Body Works, and Beaver County Radio.
It's a drag race for the race lead. We're racing here in Las Vegas.
The NASCAR Cup Series heads to Vegas.
Bowman on the inside, Austin Cindric on the outside. He'll cut the nose on Alex Bowman.
Wow, he comes off too like shot out of a cannon. He goes right around Cindric. Now he'll go after Logano.
It is Chevy versus Toyota. Toyota on the inside with Bubba Wallace. He cuts down to the apron.
A South Point 400, Sunday, October 12th at 4:30.
Listen to 1230 WBVP and 1460 WMBA this Friday morning in the 9 a.m. hour with guest attorneys Luxembourg, Garbett, Kelly, and George. Attorneys LGKG specialize in auto accidents, workers' compensation, medical malpractice, motorcycle accident cases, and premises liability. The attorneys Luxembourg, Garbett, Kelly, and George will be available to answer your questions during the 9 a.m. hour this Friday on 1230 WBVP and 1460 WMBA.
They're back.
Stop out to New Brighton's 100th annual Halloween parade. It's back this year by girlish demand. Make plans to come enjoy this spooky New Brighton tradition on Wednesday, October the 22nd at 6:30 p.m. Legend says that this parade is full of your favorite ghosts, ghouls, goblins, fire trucks, and bands, and it started back in 1925. Come out and celebrate the 100th parade by dressing up in your favorite costume, or if you have a group, band, or a float that you want to participate in the parade, email nbparade@gmail.com. Beaver County Radio will broadcast the parade on Facebook Live and YouTube as well, so that families and friends around the world can be a part of this 100-year-old treat just like me. This parade will feature local bands, and of course, the best thing about Halloween is candy from my cauldron. So come out and enjoy the New Brighton Halloween Parade at 6:30 p.m. on Wednesday, October the 22nd, and have a ghoulish good time if you dare.
Sid and the kids are back, and you can hear all the Pittsburgh Penguins action right here on Beaver County Radio.
Retrieved by Tomasino, walking in. Score! Sidney Crosby makes it a 2-goal lead.
Tune in all season long as new coach Dan Muse leads the Penguins on their quest for another Stanley Cup. Pens Hockey on Beaver County Radio is brought to you by St. Barnabas Health System, Falcone's Moon Township Ford, Beaver Super, and Beaver County Radio.
Join 99.3 FM and 1230 WBVP at the New Brighton Fall Fest from 12 until 2 p.m. on Saturday, October 18th from noon until 2 p.m. Beaver County Radio's Curtis Walsh will be there with the Beaver County Radio Prize Van and the Beaver County Radio Birthday Wheel. The New Brighton Fall Fest runs from noon until 6 p.m. along 3rd Avenue in New Brighton. Beaver County Radio's broadcast from the New Brighton Fall Fest is being brought to you by Electric Garage Door Sales, Hallowed Grounds in New Brighton, the J&J Spratt Funeral Home, I Care on 3rd, Monroe Auto Body, and Beaver County Radio.
You're driving in the fast lane with Frank Sparks on 99.3 FM and 1230 WBVP. You can also stream live on beavercountyradio.com.
All right, we're back here on Beaver County Radio, and we're visiting with guys from Garage Tours 2.0, as this Saturday is Garage Tours, and it's going to be at Pit Race. And also joining us on the phone line is Dave from Pit Race. Good morning, Dave.
Good morning, guys. How are you today?
Good, good. So we're looking forward to Saturday's event. Tell us a little bit about what's going to be happening and all the other things, because we're talking about a bunch of other things going around on Saturday besides just Pit Race, hosting us for Garage Tours. What else is going to be going on Saturday at Pit Race?
So, we're the Garage Tours. We're going to have SCCA will have an autocross out on our skid pad. We're going to have motorcycles on the big track. We'll be going around and karting will be open. So it'll be a busy weekend. That's for sure.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So what time does it all get underway for people that are on the Garage Tours or people that want to kind of come out and check out some of the racing that's going on the track and what's going on the skid plate?
So the track goes hot at 8:30, so we start rolling at 8:30 in the morning. And as far as Garage Tours, I believe they're going to be coming in and doing breakfast here and then heading out. Coming back, and then we'll be touring some of the garages that we have here on property, doing a little parade lap around the track, and then we'll be doing some karting. So I think we got a day planned. That's for sure.
Yeah, tell us about the carts out there and kind of what we can expect, because we're all looking forward to it, and all my guys here are ready to roll. So we want to. I can see it in Drew and Mark. They're ready to go.
Yeah, well, we're going to be doing a little team racing. So we're going to have we have some time set up. Our carts do about 45 miles an hour. So it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be very competitive. There's a lot of strategy to it. Who's going to go first? Who weighs more? Who weighs less? All of that affects the carts. That's
going to be cool. How big's the kart track?
Kart track is 0.8 miles.
Okay.
So it's almost a mile long.
Wow.
Is it an oval or is it basically like a road course?
It is like a road course. So it's lefts and rights on all over the place. And, our karting track is one of the best in the country. We have a nationally renowned. We run national kart racing. So we have series that come in and run the facility. So you guys get to run a pretty nice track.
That's going to be fun.
Can't wait.
No friends on the track.
No friends on the track. So what are some of the rules so that these guys know going ahead of time? You allowed to do a little bump and run, or you got to be clean the whole time, or?
Well, we like you to be as clean as possible.
All right.
There's a little bumping, but if you're out there being nuts, we'll bring you in. If we feel it's unsafe, you'll see the black flag pointing at you. And we'll come in and have you come in and talk to us. Most people, once we talk to them once, they don't usually go back out again and do it. But we want everyone to just come out and have a good time and be safe. That's all.
I'm looking at Drew, and I'm thinking that Drew's going to be like the man in black, driving that number 3, flying around there all in black. We're going to all have to look in our rearview mirrors the whole time to keep Drew behind us.
I'll be in front of you, so you won't be looking behind you.
Oh, here we go. We're starting to talk about it. So tell us a little bit about the facility itself out there at Pit Race.
So the facility, Pit Race is over 400 acres. We use about 175 for the racing facility. We have a 2.8 mile road course. We have a kart track and a skid pad. We do everything from national racing for pro level. We've done pro motorcycle, pro car, all the way down to club events where your Porsche club, your Corvette club come out and we get them around the track. So we do everything. We've done corporate events. We do driver training, anything kind of in a car.
So also nice facility out there as well to hold like an event at as well, which is where our after event's going to be. I call it the clubhouse because it's so nice looking.
Well, we have an event center up on the hill where you guys are going to be. That one will seat 130 people. It's got garaging underneath it, and it overlooks the track, so you guys will get to kind of watch the motorcycles going around.
That's cool. I was telling them about that when you guys first opened up that new section. When you had like a media day out there, and we were out there riding around, and I got in a 2-seater Mustang that day, and it was a blast. And then we watched some of the racing that was going on from above on the deck, which was pretty cool to see.
Yeah, and I think we have that's the same area where you're going to be.
Okay.
We're going to so you guys will get to watch some of the bike guys roll. Those guys are nuts. I mean, of all the guys, the bike guys are crazy. They're leaning over, and they're there's no cage around them. So, but they have a great time, and it's fun to watch.
It's like a death wish to me.
We'll be able to get to check that out.
It'd be like a death wish. I'll pass.
No.
To watch them guys do that.
But,
yeah.
To each his own.
Right. I hear you. So, all right. The waiver. So let's talk about the waiver. How can people? I know we touched on it a minute ago, but how can people download that waiver ahead of time, and who all has to fill a waiver out?
So anybody who comes on property has to fill out the waiver. So if you registered for the event, they'll probably have either texted or emailed you a link. If you have not gotten that and you get here, on the way into the facility, you'll see big QR codes on signs. You just stop and scan one of those, fill it out, and you'll be ready to go. Okay.
And what do you do if you have a young one that's still in school?
There's an adult and a junior waiver.
Okay. All right. Perfect. So, all right. You guys got anything you want to ask?
No, we'll see you Saturday.
Can't wait to see you, Dave.
Yeah, we're looking forward to seeing you. Saturday's not going to get here fast enough.
we're looking forward to having you guys. It's going to be a fun time.
All right. Appreciate you joining us for a little bit this morning, Dave, though you're a busy guy and got to get rolling.
Thanks, guys. Hey, we're looking forward to Saturday. So anybody else, if you can join along, come on up and take a look.
All right. Sounds good. How can they get more information about Pit Race? Go online somewhere?
Pitrace.com, www.pitrace.com.
Perfect. All right, Dave. Thanks.
You got it, guys. Thanks, you.
Dave.
Have a great day.
You too. Take care. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right, we're going to take a short break for news, and we'll be back with more right after this.
There will be a benefit luncheon at Saints Peter and Paul Ukrainian Catholic Church located at 404 6th Street in Ambridge, Sunday, October 12th, starting with a reception at 12:30 and lunch at 1 p.m. Everyone is invited to attend this event, and the proceeds will benefit the Ukrainian Catholic Eparchy or Diocese and people suffering in Ukraine. You can register by going to stjoseph@eparchy.com/benefit luncheon 2025 or by calling 440-888-1522. Check out the silent auction items you can currently bid on at www.standrewcc.org/2025 St. Joseph Eparchy Auction. Join this benefit luncheon Sunday, October 12th at 12:30 at Saints Peter and Paul Ukrainian Catholic Church at 404 6th Street in Ambridge.
They say good things come in threes, and I can say it's true as far as reasons to visit Freedom United Federal Credit Union this month. This is Andy Dangle, Board Chairman. For starters, Freedom United will be celebrating International Credit Union Day on Thursday, October 16th, featuring free treats from the ice cream emergency truck in the parking lot at the Rochester office. It's also around this time of year, 86 years ago, that Freedom United Federal Credit Union was organized by a group of Freedom Oil Company employees. No, contrary to popular belief, I wasn't already on the board of directors back then. Finally, it's Trick or Treat Month at Freedom United. Stop in anytime and get treated to some of the best loan rates around. The trick is deciding what to buy with your newfound cash. Loans are based on credit approval. See? Good things do come in threes at Freedom United Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Logano barely makes round of 8. I'm Susie Armstrong. The story next on NASCAR Today. All the car parts you need at prices you'll love. Guaranteed to fit every time. eBay. Things people love.
There's nothing like when you get that part from eBay and it just fits. Yeah, the first time. So you can do less of this and get right back to more of this. At eBay, you'll find all the parts you need, guaranteed to fit, at prices you'll love. Sounds good, doesn't it? eBay. Things people love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
We are getting ready to crown a champion.
Championship weekend is coming back to the desert.
Let's get this party started.
4 title races in 3 days means there will be a buzz in the air all weekend long. Whether from the grandstands, the infield experience, or the hillside, this is your chance to witness history and make championship caliber memories for the whole family. NASCAR Championship Weekend at Phoenix Raceway, October 31st through November 2nd. Get your tickets now at PhoenixRaceway.com. Ticketmaster, the official ticketing partner of NASCAR.
Joey Logano barely made the NASCAR Cup Series round of 8 in a nail-biter on the Charlotte Roval. The Team Penske pilot beat out Ross Chastain for the final transfer spot by the narrowest of margins.
I said this after the race. If you don't like the drama of this playoffs, I don't know what you want. It is unfreaking believable. And if you're another person that says that the regular season doesn't matter and playoff points don't matter and all these things, for us it did. It came down to 1 point, right? So you can think of one stage point, finishing, one spot better in the regular season points. It matters.
I'm Susie Armstrong. This is NASCAR Today on the Motor Racing Network.
Beaver County Radio's news source. 99.3 FM, 1230 WBVP, and BeaverCountyRadio.com. Here's Noah Haswell.
Good morning on this Wednesday, October 8th of 2025. We will have a complete Beaver County radio weather forecast after we take this look at news. There was a borough meeting last night at the Big Beaver Borough Volunteer Fire Department in Darlington at 6 p.m. to determine the fate of the Pittsburgh International Race Complex in Wampum because it will close for its final season on November 9th, 2025. It is unknown at this time if that raceway will be bought out after its owners, Jim and Kathy Stout, will get ready to step away from owning that raceway after much thought. You can also go to savepittrace.org, that's savepittrace.org, to sign a petition to support the raceway, volunteer to help out with it, and email several Pennsylvania officials, including Governor Josh Shapiro, about it. A driving accident occurred yesterday morning close to the 7-Eleven store in Beaver. The crash happened at around 5:25 a.m. that morning, and a vehicle hit a telephone pole on the passenger side. Eastbound traffic was diverted. The conditions of both the driver and the potential passenger is unknown at this time. PennDOT District 11 announced that single-lane restrictions are underway on Freedom Crider Road, Route 2004 in New Swickley Township, from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. on weekdays through Tuesday, October 21st. Lane restrictions will occur on Freedom Crider Road between Baker Road and Wolf Run Road, as crews will conduct drainage and roadway repair work there. A ranking recently came out from the American Customer Satisfaction Index, or ACSI, in their 2025 convenience store study, which shows Sheetz is tied with Wawa in second place with a customer satisfaction score of 82. The study from the ACSI is based on over 8,000 surveys, and customers were picked at random by email between October of 2024 and September of 2025 to participate in it. The Altoona, Pennsylvania-based Sheetz has improved in this study 4% each year they have been ranked in it. Justin Brazeau scored twice. Arturs Shilovs stopped all 25 shots he faced for his first regular season NHL shutout, and the Pittsburgh Penguins beat the New York Rangers 3-0 in each team's opener. Dan Muse won his debut as Penguins coach with his predecessor, Mike Sullivan, on the other bench running his first game with the Rangers. Sullivan guided Pittsburgh to back-to-back Stanley Cup titles in 2016 and 17 as part of a nearly decade-long run there before parting ways in April. Due to health issues, country music star Cody Johnson canceled his remaining tour dates, including an October 18th headlining show scheduled for PPG Paints Arena in Pittsburgh. Johnson, a three-time Country Music Association Entertainer of the Year nominee, shared in a part of a statement yesterday that, while battling a severe upper respiratory and sinus infection, I burst my eardrum. The severity of the rupture means I must undergo immediate surgery. The healing process will take many weeks, and it is not possible for me to sing during this time. I pray for full healing so I can get well and return to doing what I love. Thank you, Kojo Nation, for the love and support now and always. Pittsburgh ticket holders will receive an email from their ticket providers with further details.
Here's the Beaver County forecast.
Sunny and breezy today. We'll see highs near 65 and overnight lows around 40. More sunshine tomorrow. Look for highs of 61 and lows of 37. And some areas of patchy frost to start the day on Friday. Otherwise, we'll see lots of sunshine with highs in the mid-60s and lows of 41. I'm Lisa Marie with your Beaver County weather.
That's a look at the news for now. I'm Noah Haswell on 99.3 FM. AM 1230 WBVP, 95.7 FM, and 1460 AM WMBA. Also streaming live around the world at beavercountyradio.com.
Hot coffee in the morning and Frank Sparks. Now you're in the fast lane. 99.3 FM, 1230 WBVP, and streaming live on beavercountyradio.com.
All right, we're back here. It is 10:39, almost 10:40 in Beaver County on your Wednesday morning, and we are currently sitting at... that's not right. Computer in the studio says 84 degrees. I think we could only wish it was 84 degrees right now. Currently sitting at 56
Saturday, October
degrees.
11th.
Sorry about that, in Beaver County. And we're visiting this morning with the guys from Garage Tours 2.0. Something ran in the background. I don't know if you heard it or not. Sorry about that. So we got somebody new joining us now. He decided to wander in about a half hour late, but that's normal. That's normal for Lance. Lance Grable from the Beaver County Chamber has rolled in too. He's part of what's going on Saturday with Garage Tours 2.0. What's going on, Lance?
It's good to be here. I would have been here on time. Johnny Timpkins in my office made me late. He didn't remind me that I was supposed to be here, so I completely blame him.
100%.
Wow, nothing like throwing somebody under the bus. Jeez. So, all right, so we are talking Garage Tours 2.0. It is this Saturday. Mark or Drew, do you guys want to kind of recap a little bit for anybody that's just tuning in on what's going to be happening this Saturday?
Sure. We're getting started bright and early. 7:30 in the morning is registration for the Garage Tours. We're going to do the national anthem at 8:20. Then we're going to send everybody out to these three amazing garages between 8:30 and 11:30. 3 stops, very different, very cool collections, very good stuff to see. And then when you get back to Pit Raceway, they're opening up the paddocks there too. So there is a full day of looking in garages and seeing some really cool projects. At 11:30, we're going to return back to the Pitt International Race Complex. And then we're going to be doing 2 parade laps between 11:45 and 1 p.m. with a 12:30 flyover from the Air Heritage Museum, which we're really looking forward to that photo op between the cars on the track and the plane over the head, and beautiful weather we're supposed to be having, 70-degree, gorgeous day at Pitt Raceway. It's just going to be an amazing photo opportunity for us there. We're going to grab some lunch with Smoke and Dave from 1 to 2:30, and then Grand Tour de Beeve starts from 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock. That's our kart race where there's no friends on the track, and if you're not first, you're last. There's going to be some friendly competition there.
There's a cougar in the car!
And then the good folks at the Beaver County Chamber of Commerce, they're working on a hospitality event that day, and we're going to stay as late as we want to. We have the event room up there, which is fantastic. We're going to continue on with another meal with dinner. Legacies Alive is going to be there making all that and having a wonderful presence with their Gold Star families. So it's just a great day to dive into cars, enjoy Pitt Raceway, enjoy the weather, eat like kings, and race like fools. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to race like champions. And just enjoy the camaraderie up there. So it should be a wonderful day.
Do you think we can get away with that excuse, like if on the parade lap, if we like floor it down the straightaway? There's a cougar in the car. Sorry.
You could try it.
I don't know how it would work out for us. So, all right, Lance, thanks for joining us. Tell us a little bit about the Chamber's portion of this on Saturday.
Yeah, we're having Chamber Appreciation Days. We knew it was such a good event. Teaming up and collaborating with Push is always successful. Everything they do is successful. So, quite honestly, we wanted to jump on and be a part of that with them because we knew it would be a success. Where people can show up at any time, as Drew has mentioned. Sign the waiver, get up there, enjoy the festivities of things that are going on up there. We'll have some board members and that sort of thing up there around noon. We're hoping that people come up. Maybe we can get some people that want to come up and be members. We're waiving a $25 application fee for them if they come up. But really, it's about appreciating those members that have been there, show up to events, try to do stuff for us. We love our members. We just want them to come up and have as good a time as we're having. There'll be some food up there, like they said. Legacies Alive will, I think, from 3 to 6. Legacies Alive will be making kielbasa, hot dogs, and walking tacos.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And so they can munch out on much as that as they can. We do have that hospitality. We call it a room, but it's a building. It's huge. There'll be refreshments there. Greg Miller's done a good job of helping us try to get some refreshments up there. So there'll be water and soda and that sort of thing, or pop, depending upon what you say.
Beaver County Beverage helping out with that
And
also.
Beaver County Beverage is killing it for us with that. So, there may or may not be some other libations up there at a certain time.
You're going to have to come up and check it out.
You're going to have to come up and check it out.
That'll be after the racing.
So let me ask you this. So if somebody's part of Garage Tours and or the karting, is there additional cost for them to attend this portion of the event, or
no?
Okay.
No, but we're doing everything that we're doing for the chamber is free.
Okay. All right, and you have to be a chamber member to come up to hang out there, or
I mean, if you appreciate the chamber and you think maybe you would want to be a chamber member at some point, I think you could probably coerce me to come on over and have a good time.
Okay.
I think if you come up and enjoy this day and you're not a member of the chamber, you should be after it. Yeah,
absolutely. So, all right, cool. All right, so cost involvement for the Garage Tours, and if somebody wants to put together, is there teams left for the kart still?
There's maybe 2 teams left.
Okay.
So $500 for the karting.
Okay.
And remember, this all goes to Legacies Alive, the Gold Star family. So you are giving back to a charity. I believe they're 98%. Or they're like, all the money goes back to the families.
They're all volunteer board.
They're all volunteer
same as
board.
Push Beaver County.
Same as Push Beaver County. That's important to know when you're giving to charity. So
absolutely.
$500 for the karting team. I believe it's like 52 inches tall you have to be. So you don't have to be 16 years old, but so some kids or children can ride in this if they want to. For the Garage Tour in the morning, the ticket is $65. Part of that $65 is a $15 food voucher for Smoking Days. So all this would not be able to be possible without our sponsors, The Right Promise. You also have JJ Stefanik, Next Generation Construction, Sweet Peas Convenience Stores, and Temco Industries. So
it's awesome. It's gonna be a fun day. So basically, $50, and you can have a fun day because you're getting $15 in food, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, how many people in the car? Any limits or anything?
No, the ticket is per vehicle. So,
Okay.
I have my 94 conversion van, so I could take 7 people if I wanted to.
Sweet.
But, if you have a rider, you have 1 or 2 in the back seat, 3, fill up your car, you're good to go.
Is that what you're bringing Saturday, like on the track and everything?
It will be there, and it'll be on the track.
Oh, sweet. What about you, Mark?
I'm going to be driving a white ProMaster van, the most unsexy vehicle there, but I have to service, so I got to bring a whole bunch of supplies up. Now, my brother will have a vehicle up there, and I'll live vicariously through my twin brother then.
All right. What's Nate bringing? Do you know?
I think he's going to bring the Honda, the convertible.
Okay.
2000. Yeah.
All right. What about you, Lance?
And if anybody has a trailer that they could hitch to the back of their truck, and you can put my 69 Dodge that hasn't been completed yet. It's about the only way.
I have one.
That's about the only way I'm going to be able to get around.
I could put that on the back of the van, and we can tow the Coronet. Is it a Coronet or
69 Coronet?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So I have a question for you guys. Can they just show up at the raceway that day?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay.
So for the Garage Tours, we want to get you there as quickly as we can.
Yeah.
You will need a wristband to get into
this
the
guy's
stops.
in charge of the plane, so that's who's asking the question.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
You can do whatever you want, Tom. You're bringing the plane.
Yeah. Yep.
So, all right. So it's going to be a fun day. I mean, it's going to be a blast for everybody that day. A chance to get your car on the track.
Yeah, and Pit Raceway's also got the motorcycle and the skid pad going. There's no charge for any of this stuff. It's just a great day to look at, just see the raceway and enjoy that. So lots of stuff going on.
A lot of people sign up so far?
On the Eventbrite, probably have in the mid-20s.
That's cool.
I do know that I know a lot of people that are going to be showing up day of.
They wait
paying
for the
cash.
weather. See what the weather's like.
So,
yeah.
If you look at the weather forecast, 70
nice.
degrees and gorgeous.
Beautiful.
It's an ideal day.
Yeah,
So
that's supposed to be
plan
nice.
on being there if you haven't committed already.
I was hoping for a nice day, but see, there's the Vince Vortex that works. Anytime, Tom's dad was a meteorologist, so any event that Tom Gargaro's involved in, seems like the Vince Vortex comes out and it doesn't rain. He makes it so it don't rain.
Well, the first day or two on the 10-day forecast, it was showing rain.
Oh, I know.
I was stressing.
It always does that.
I was stressing.
It always does that, like all the time. Then all of a sudden we get to the event and
Vince Vortex.
The Vince Vortex is in effect. Yeah. So, all right, we're going to take a short break. We'll be back with more right after this here on a Wednesday morning.
Lincoln Park Performing Arts Center in Midland opens its 2025-2026 season with the award-winning comedy classic Guys and Dolls, October 3rd through the 12th. Sponsored by Clearview Federal Credit Union. For tickets, visit LincolnParkArts.org.
Tune into the all-new Falcone's Moon Township Ford Coaches Corner every Wednesday night from 7 to 8 p.m. The show is hosted by Mike Azadian and will feature a local coach each week. The show will be video live streamed on the Beaver County Radio Facebook page and YouTube channel. The Falcone's Moon Township Ford Coaches Corner is brought to you in part by Electric Garage Door Sales, Forward RX, Patriot Home Care, the YMCA, Freedom United Federal Credit Union, All Access Automotive, Drug Free Aliquippa, and Beaver County Radio.
You're listening to Beaver County Radio, your home for local news, information, and music. Brought to you by Fry Transportation. Beaver County Radio and Fry Transportation, helping to make Beaver County a better place to live, work, and play.
It might be time to repair or replace that old garage door. Call on Robin and her team of expert installers at Electric Garage Door Sales in Monaca. Dial 724-774-3200 and your door will work like a charm. Featuring CHI quality garage doors, LiftMaster garage door openers, and over 50 years experience, Robin and her team will get it done right. Electric Garage Door Sales. Give them a call at 724-774-3200 or find them online at electricgaragedoorsales.com.
Oh, the one and only Count Frankie here. Are you looking for something fun to take your little goblins to? Well, join Falcone's Moon Township Ford, Dan Hoffman State Farm Insurance, and Beaver County Radio for a ghoulish good time on Saturday, October the 18th for a trunk-or-treat car cruise from 4 to 6 p.m. at the Beaver County Radio Studios located at 4301 Dutch Ridge Road in Brighton Township. There will be all kinds of activities for the kiddies, including face painting, pumpkin decorating, a ducky derby, and a train ride. One person will win a Pit Boss 8-in-1 grill, courtesy of the Rochester True Value. There's no purchase necessary, and every adult will receive one ticket and a chance to win. There will be a 50-50, a chance auction, and trick-or-treating from the trunk of cars. Anyone can participate, and your vehicle doesn't have to be a hot rod to give out treats. Adults are also encouraged to dress up, and there'll be prizes given for the best costumes. Beaver County Radio's Trunk or Treat is being presented by Falcone's Moon Township Ford, where friends send friends, and Dan Hoffman State Farm Insurance in Brighton Township. Beaver County Radio's Trunk or Treat is also brought to you by J. Young Refuse, Electric Garage Door Sales, True Value Hardware inside the East Rochester Shop and Save, and Beaver County Radio.
Put freedom in your future. Freedom United Federal Credit Union in Rochester.
What's everyone in Beaver County talking about? It's Beaver County Radio, brought to you exclusively by Fry Transportation. Beaver County Radio and Fry Transportation, a winning team in Beaver County.
In a recent live broadcast, Dale Reckless from MRS Physical Therapy stated that if you are over 65 years old, the CDC recommends getting an annual fall risk screening.
Your vestibular system is similar where it starts to slow down at the age of 40 to 50 years old. Your balance systems start to change at the age of 40 to 50 years old, and they keep getting worse. So it's not just something you do once, but you should do it annually because your body continues to change year to year as you get older.
If you need physical therapy for any reason, choose the place that your friends and neighbors do. MRS Physical Therapy, located in Stone Point Landing in Bridgewater, or Cranberry Physical Therapy on Route 19 in Cranberry. For more information, call Dale Reckless today at 724-728-7550 or visit mrsphysicaltherapy.com.
They say good things come in threes, and I can say it's true as far as reasons to visit Freedom United Federal Credit Union this month. This is Andy Dangle, Board Chairman. For starters, Freedom United will be celebrating International Credit Union Day on Thursday, October 16th, featuring free treats from the ice cream emergency truck in the parking lot at the Rochester office. It's also around this time of year, 86 years ago, that Freedom United Federal Credit Union was organized by a group of Freedom Oil Company employees. No, contrary to popular belief, I wasn't already on the board of directors back then. Finally, it's Trick or Treat Month at Freedom United. Stop in anytime and get treated to some of the best loan rates around. The trick is deciding what to buy with your newfound cash. Loans are based on credit approval. See? Good things do come in threes at Freedom United Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Yankee Trader, Saturday morning.
Freedom United Federal Credit Union proudly presents Yankee Trader.
Yankee Trader, buy, sell, or trade.
Yankee Trader is presented by Freedom United Federal Credit Union and in part by Rochester Paving and Seal Coating.
The Pitt Panthers are looking to improve off of last year's 7-6 record, and you can hear all of the action right here on Beaver County Radio. University of Pittsburgh football on Beaver County Radio is brought to you by the East Rochester and Tusca Shop and Saves, the True Value Hardware inside East Rochester Shop and Save, Dr. C. Timothy Lipp, Beaver Falls Athletic Department, the Fry Transportation Group, and Beaver County Radio.
St. Barnabas thanks you for listening to Beaver County Radio.
All right, we're back here on Driving in the Fast Lane on a Wednesday morning, and visiting this morning with the guys from Garage Tours 2.0 and talking a little bit about the event that's going on Saturday. In the last few minutes we have, does somebody want to recap kind of what's going to be happening Saturday, how they can get registered, and also make sure you talk about that waiver so they can get that downloaded?
The waiver can be found on Pit Race's website, pitrace.com. That's probably the easiest way to go about it. I believe it's also on the pushbeavercounty.org on the Garage Tours website.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's the best way to fill out the waiver. Absolutely.
Right.
Rundown for the day? We'll do a quick one.
Go for it.
Registration, 7:30 in the morning. Breakfast sandwiches, National Anthem at 8:20. The Garage Tour will be from 8:30 to 11:30 back to Pitt Raceway for some parade laps between 12 and 1, depending on the track. After that, we got some 50-50, some door prizes, and then 2:30, the karting in the afternoon with a chamber appreciation event kind of coinciding between 3 and 6. They can be up there all day. And that's then some refreshments and some fun afterwards. That's the quick rundown. So,
all right. Sounds fun. Who's your sponsors?
Well, we have some partners, Chamber of Commerce and the radio station, WBVP. This is going to be brought to you without the Right Promise. They are the presenting sponsor. They're making this all happen today with in conjunction with some other sponsors. You have Stefanik Next Gen Construction, Sweet Peas Convenience Stores, Novak Auto Parts, and Temco Industries. Also AutoZone, Beaver County Beverage, bringing you refreshments, and then your world-class moped shop in Monaca, PA, Valley Vintage Motorworks. Edward Jones, Tyson Smith, Knoll Funeral Home, the Chocolate Boutique, and Tufter Properties, and this is all benefiting the Legacies Alive Gold Star families. So that's the rundown.
Sounds like fun.
It's going to be a blast.
I'm telling you. All right, so you want to do a little trash talking before we go here? I mean, who's going to be? I mean, are you going to win? Are you going to lose? What's going to happen? I think he's going to be in the back. What do you think, Mark?
Well, Lance and I are on the same team, driving team, and we're not showing up to lose. So I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take someone out. I mean, it's all good.
I was going to say we could be tag team partners, and then it's on at the end.
Oh yeah, I mean, there could be some strategy leading up to it for sure. You know, have some team action going.
I just don't want to get chastained. I don't want to get wrecked on the last lap because
there might be some side bets going. It's all right. We'll give the money to Lance. He'll be the slowest.
You
so
know,
he
if he
won't
shows
get
up,
away,
if he shows up with Busch Light on the side of his cart, then he's gonna wreck you on the last lap.
I got the garbage bag. I'm wearing that today, tomorrow, and Friday to drop some weight.
Get down to jockey weight.
We're just trying to get thin.
Getting ready for this, so I think we're set. We're ready to go.
All right, who's on your team?
It's me, Mark.
Okay.
Nate Kopsack and Brad Hartman.
Oh.
Who's on the winning team, you mean?
Ah, man.
You mean the first loser.
Gary, Frank, Scott, and Curtis.
There you go.
Who's on your team, Drew?
I got Anthony Jackman, JJ Tuffer, my buddy son Gavin Colder, Ambridge football stud, by the way, and myself. So
it's going to be fun. What's the earliest time you can show up on Saturday for the garage tours?
7:30 is registration.
Okay.
So let's just put it there. We're going to be getting there early, trying to set up. So yeah, if you guys get there too early,
we'll put you to work.
Yeah, we'll put you to work, and that sandwich will be served at 7:30 though.
All right.
And any of my board members are listening right now, I'm off for the next couple of days because me and Mark are going up to the track to run it a few
some practice laps. Get some practice laps.
They're going to need it. So.
They're going to give you one that's governor down so that you guys can't go too fast.
We got the slow cart.
Take the air out of the tires.
Right. Right. All right, guys. Look forward to Saturday. It's going to be a good time. We'll be broadcasting live starting at 7:30 in the morning and checking in throughout the day. Also on our social media throughout the day as well. So going to be a fun event Saturday. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you, Frank.
Thank you.
All right, coming up next, Monamidi is going to be here, and we're going to talk about New Brighton and what's going on in New Brighton.
You're listening to 99.3 FM.
One of the greatest honors.